Hey, how are y'all doing? Gonna get this started here in just a second. We'll give just a minute for some people to join us and then get started. I have an appointment at 1, so I'm gonna try to do this and get everything out that we need to talk about and then rush out of here. Hope y'all had a wonderful weekend and you're motivated today. I had a great weekend, got to spend it with a lot of my family, so I'm excited. I hope you had a good time too. Let's see if I can manage. As always, I'm looking up and down because I'm watching my laptop for comments and then I'm videoing on my phone. I don't know why I can't video these live from my laptop, but it won't do it. So anyway, okay, I'm gonna get started. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I want to talk to you today about the journey. I posted a picture this morning on the Facebook page. I started my training today to work for Weight Watchers as a leader. And so today I took training in the receptionist mode, and that training was at the same location that I attend my meetings. So I got there early this morning and I was sitting out in the parking lot and I glanced over at the store where the Weight Watchers meetings are held, and it occurred to me that about this time a year ago, I was sitting in my car in that same spot, staring at that same door, trying my best to get up the nerve to get out of the car and go in for the, I don't even know, umpteenth time. And a whole host of emotions was raging. I was afraid, and I was embarrassed, and I was disgusted, and I was hopeful. And all of those emotions just kept going back and forth, and I kept trying to talk myself into getting out and going, and then I tried to talk myself into starting the car and turning around and going back home. So fast forward, I got out of the car that day and I went in and I owned up to, all the damage that I had done since the last time I tried Weight Watchers. Got all of my information, met with the leader, sat in the back row, determined that I wasn't going to talk to anyone. I wasn't going to get attached to anyone because I wasn't sure that I would stay or that it would last long, because that was my pattern. That was what my journey had looked like up until that point. So looking back over the last year, there were weeks that I had highs. I got to the meeting and I was excited to weigh in because I knew I had had a good week and I knew that I was going to get a good response from the scale. So those weeks I drove up, I parked the car, and I bebopped across the parking lot and went in excited. But there were equal number of weeks that I sat out in the car staring at that door again, trying to talk myself into getting out of the car and going in, because I knew that I had not had a good week, and I had not tracked, and I had not followed the plan, and I knew that the results on the scale were going to show, and they were going to disappoint me. And I was afraid that they would once again give me that one excuse that I needed to turn around and not come back. What made the difference in the journey this time? This time I went into it with the mindset that there would be no going back. There would be no quitting. There would be no tucking my tail and running. There would be no hiding. There would be no blaming anyone for the results on the scale except me. I had to own it. If I accepted the pat on the back from myself and the accolades from Weight Watchers and my fellow members when I had a good week, then I had to accept responsibility for the weeks that I had a not so good week. And so this time, if I even had an inkling that the scale was not going to be kind to me, I made myself go anyway. And I would have serious talks with myself all the way to the meeting and all the way into the door and up on the scale. And I noticed this morning, I got the opportunity to weigh in several people. And 3 of those people, came in, and I smiled at them and I said, "How are you?" And all 3 of them said, not good, wasn't going to come, bad week, all those things that we've all been guilty of saying. And I tried to do the same for them that I do for you. I said, you know what? This is just a tool. And this is just another opportunity to make next week better. And all 3 of those people got on the scale and were pleasantly surprised that not only did they not gain, but they had one lady maintained and the other 2 had a small loss. But it just made me realize, I wonder how many times I quit. I didn't go to the meeting and I gave up on Weight Watchers, when if I had made myself follow through and go to the meeting, I may have been pleasantly surprised. And I may have been a lot farther along in my journey than I am now, but I gave up on myself. I decided that Weight Watchers worked for everyone except me. And if you've ever told yourself that, I want to tell you something, and this may sound a little harsh, but I've told myself this a million times, and if you can get this in your heart and in your spirit, you'll be a lot better off. Weight Watchers works for everyone who works the plan. You are not so special that it will work for everyone but you. If it's not working, please look at what you're doing and try to figure out what you need to change. But if I had the money, I would give you a money-back guarantee that if you do what you're supposed to do, when you're supposed to do it, and how you're supposed to do it, Weight Watchers will work for you. And how do I know that? Because it's the longest running program. All of the crazy diets have come and gone over the years, and yet Weight Watchers has stayed. And I'm living proof, and many of you are living proof that it works when we apply ourselves and really do it. So I encourage you to settle in for the long haul. Have those talks with yourself, but whatever you do, get out of the car and go in and own up to your week. I sat there this morning waiting on time for me to go in and start my training and realized that I had come full circle. I finally finished that part of the journey. My journey isn't over. It won't be over until I take my last breath. But my journey of losing weight is over. Now my journey is to just maintain the weight. And this is a whole new journey because I've not been here before. And so I'm excited about it. But complete your journey. You're worth it. You deserve it. And you can do it. And at some point today, we will reach 40,000 members. So you have 39,990 something people cheering you on. So at any point you can reach out and ask for help, and you'll get all the help you need. So that's my motivation for today. I hope it helps. Announcements real quick. The Turtle Gift Exchange. Our moderators are working tirelessly to try to wrap this one up and make sure that everyone who sent a gift has received a gift. I encourage you to cooperate. If you see a post where they're asking for you to respond, or they send you an email or a private message, please check your private messages in case you have one from us that you haven't seen, and respond and let us know. We don't want anyone who mailed a gift to not receive a gift. That's not fair. So be adult about it. If you agreed and asked to participate, then I'm going to ask you to follow through on your commitment to your fellow members, and that's the fair thing to do. If life has thrown you a massive curve and you just can't, then reach out to me and let me know that, and we'll make sure it gets handled. But otherwise, please follow through. That's all I can ask. Just follow through on what you said you would do. I've seen several posts, and I posted a graph, I think it was yesterday, about what we think our weight loss is supposed to look like, and we think it's just going to go down, and what it really looks like, and it's just all over the place. We've all seen that. We've all fought that battle. Just to prove to you, though, how true that is, starting tomorrow and for a couple of weeks, maybe through the end of the month, I'm going to weigh every morning and post a picture of my scale so you can see that it's not just you, that the scale goes all over the place. Mine goes up and down and up and down and up and down, and I do the same thing. I eat practically the same thing every day. So I'm going to do that just for fun, just so you can see that you're not unique, you're not that special. Everybody's scale does that. Let's see. Products. I'm excited to tell you about a couple of products today. One food related and one not. Let's see. Okay, the food related products. Somebody told me about this the other day. I'm a Southern girl, so I love sweet tea, but I don't like the sugar in it. So Lipton's has come out with a Southern sweet tea. These are the family style bags. I know that's backwards, but it's by Lipton. 22 family size tea bags, Southern sweet tea, 0 calories, 0 points. And yes, it tastes like sweet tea. It is sweetened with sucralose. So if you can't have sucralose, I apologize. If you can, I encourage you to find it and try it. It's really good, and it helps you get your fluid intake in for the day. Now, my not food related product, y'all asked, and I told you I would share some of the skincare products and makeup products that I love, that I have found and I'm relying heavily on. This one is by Nivea. Looks like this. It says Skin Firming and Smoothing Concentrated Serum. You have to get the serum. There's another one that's a cream. Cream doesn't do the same thing. It has to be the serum. It's like a oil kind of. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but looks like that. That's all it takes. Twice a day, evening and morning, after I wash my face, I put that little bit, I rub it between my fingers. I'm not going to put it on my eyes right now because I have makeup on. And then I rub it under my eyes and I let it sit. Sometimes I put it on my neck and let it sit. And then once that's dried, then I go in with any of the other skincare products that I use. But I have started noticing a great difference in my under eye area. It really honestly is tightening up a little bit. So I'm going to continue using this. I've only been using it for, I don't know, about 30 days, and it has Q10 and L-carnitine in it, which are supposed to be great for tightening that crepey, saggy, baggy skin. And so I'm going to keep using it, but I think it was like $10 or $11 at CVS. I know you can get it at Amazon and probably Walmart, but I found it at CVS, and I think I paid, I don't know, $10 or $12. It wasn't over $15. But this is a 2.5 ounces, and I literally use a dot, so this will last me for several months. But you might try it if you've noticed that you got some bags and stuff under your eyes. Give it a try and see what you think. I'm really enjoying it. I think that's about it. I know this is going to be kind of a short one, but like I said, I have an appointment. I'm rushing out. I had my eyebrows microbladed a couple of years ago, and it's time for the touch-up because I'm having to use a pencil to fill in where the gray hairs. So I'm going this afternoon to get those touched up, and I think that's it. Again, the turtle gifts, please cooperate. Please, please, please. I just don't want anybody to be disappointed and be left out. The products I told you about, the weigh-in, I'll do that tomorrow. And you're welcome to join me if you want to. Let's show everybody that it's not a straight graph line. It's all over the place for all of us, no matter how hard you try. Let me look down real quick at the comments and see, do they make it in industrial size? Candace, if they do and you find out, would you let me know? Because I'll slather it over my whole body, girlfriend. I am not even kidding. This is the only size I saw it in, but seriously, it only takes just a dot, to do under your eyes. It's made for your body. I haven't used it anywhere except my face, and I'm doing my neck and under my eyes, and so we'll see how that goes. What's the name of it again? It's Nivea, N-I-V-E-A is the brand. Skin Firming and Smoothing Concentrated Serum. 2.5 fluid ounces. Be sure you get the serum, not the cream, not the lotion. Has to be the serum. That's the only one that they say has the tightening abilities that we're looking for. If you have something that that you're interested in, a product that you want me to check on or find out or try, or if you're looking for something for a specific purpose, whether it's skincare or makeup, ask me, and if I don't know, I'll find out. I think it's just fun to share those kind of things. So I hope you have a wonderful week. Make it count. Use your tracker. Put all of the tools to use and prove to yourself that Weight Watchers works for you too. And then share your successes with us on the board. We're excited to see everybody's journey, and it just encourages all of us to keep pushing on when we see that it's working for you. I think that's it. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the board. Bye.